I think for people who are dealing with depression, that they're maybe, as a therapist, like I would categorize it as severe depression. I feel like sometimes doing only talk therapy is not the solution. So sometimes it's also about their readiness, like how much can they benefit being in that headspace, just coming to talk therapy, right? It's because sometimes it's also about the right timing in terms of starting the therapy. So let's say we're working and I feel like the person is not really benefiting from therapy, or they just don't have the energy to do the work needed. So at times, maybe, I would suggest that they also talk with their doctor. Sometimes we need both like a medication and talk therapy to work alongside, right? And a lot of times doctors actually wait for the client to kind of start their medication, feel more stabilized, feel more energized to actually have the energy to start the work in counseling, right? So that's one way of addressing, like, kind of supporting people who are dealing with severe depression. But the other way is also, starting off, first of all, I think if they're feeling severely depressed, but they've showed up to the session, that tells something about them. That's their resiliency. So I just want to kind of acknowledge that to them, that, it takes effort. Like when you're depressed, you don't even want to move. You don't even want to get out of the bed, right? So for you to make the effort and to actually come in or even open your Zoom to have this conversation is huge. And then we just use that to build momentum, right? One of the techniques we use is called behavioral activation. So what can we do to help you feel more energized? What's one thing that you can do this week? So starting very small, right? But something that's practical for people to do. And we just keep building momentum each after week. And I think just for people to see that they're like setting goals for themselves and they're actually taking a step to take care of themselves, I think it just starts that positive momentum for them to make improvements and get better.